Hello and welcome. A episode of Fighting COVID. Today, my guest is R. Venkatesh, who is a very known face আজকে in Bengal. আমরা সবাই রোজ তার quotes পড়ি, comments পড়ি in leading newspapers. He is the regional director of Narayana Health and regional director East Narayana Health, and somebody who is at the forefront of the COVID fight in our state and in our city. আমি আজকে বাংলা ইংরেজি মিলিয়ে করব বিকজ মিস্টার ভেঙ্কটেশ ইজ মোর কমফোর্টেবল দ্যাট ওয়ে বাট অ্যাজ আই সেড উনি ইংরেজিতে কিছু বললে ইফ হি সেজ ইন ইংলিশ আমি ট্রান্সলেটও করে দেব সো দ্যাট ইট রিচেস আউট টু দ্য ম্যাক্সিমাম নাম্বার অফ পিপল সো দ্যাটস হাউ উই উইল গো অ্যাবাউট ইট অ্যান্ড অ্যাজ আই এম পুটিং দিস অন রেকর্ড আমি প্রত্যেক দিন আমার যারা গেস্ট আছেন তার আগের দিন আই পুট ইট আউট অন সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া সেইং যে সো অ্যান্ড সো ইজ জয়নিং মি অ্যান্ড আই এম নাও স্টার্টিং টু গেট অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেটলি 300 to 400 questions every day. Now you can understand আপনারা বুঝতেই পাচ্ছেন যে 300 বা 400 প্রশ্ন কাউকে করা সম্ভব না আধ ঘন্টায় কারণ তাদেরও অন্য অন্য অনেক ব্যস্ততা আছে সো আমি কি করি আমি প্রশ্নগুলো কোলেক্ট করি করে আই আস্ক at least the maximum number of questions. So Mr. Venkatesh, once again thank you very much formally for joining me. আমি জানি your time is at a premium, so I'll start straight away. Give me a sense. There is a tremendous sense of negativity, একটা gloom, একটা depression চারিদিকে যে কি হবে. Firstly, give me a sense. Apni, you are at the forefront of the fight. We will win eventually, right? Some hard days, but there should be light at the end of the tunnel. Taito.
Absolutely. If you see from the last year to what we have done this year, obviously we had gone through this wave last year as well. And we've come out with flying colors last year. I'm sure even this year, though the surge is higher in number, we are very confident in due course of time, we will come out of it with flying colors. Of course, the conditions being all the three golden rules of keeping distancing, wearing the mask, COVID appropriate behavior, and treating at the right time, testing and isolating and treating at the right time over a period of next 1 to 1.5 months, I'm sure the cases will start declining rapidly across the country.
ফ্যান্টাস্টিক উনি যেটা বলছেন যে গত বছরও আমরা এটা থেকে বেরিয়ে আসতে পেরেছিলাম এবছরও পারবো নেক্সট এক মাস দেড় মাস যদি আমরা কোভিড অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট বিহেভিয়ার ফলো করি উনি কনফিডেন্ট এক্স্যাক্টলি যেরকম বাকি ভাইরোলজিস্ট এপিডেমোলজিস্টরা বলেছেন ফর এক্সাম্পল গগনদীপ কাং এবং বাকিরাও যে কেসেস উইল ডিক্লাইন অ্যাক্রস দ্য কান্ট্রি নাও লেট মি কাম স্ট্রেট টু দ্য কোয়েশ্চেন্স এন্ড দেয়ার আর মেনি সৌমেন্দু মন্ডল বলছেন প্লিজ আস্ক হিম অ্যাবাউট দ্য স্টিম ইনহেলেশন অ্যান্ড ওয়ার্ম ওয়াটার গার্গলিং ইজ ইট হেল্পফুল অ্যাট অল
আমি একটু বাংলায় বলতে পারি
প্লিজ বলুন 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 বলুন
I am not a clinician but whatever little information we have got working in this hospital and experience this pandemic for the last 1 year আমি এটা বলতে পারি these are all a value addition to the general course of treatment which is generally administered for COVID. The most important thing is the COVID appropriate behavior. And if a person is infected, the course of treatment which the doctors naturally prescribe for the patients, these are the main ways to overcome COVID. But steam inhalation or gargling or betadine gargling are things which are value addition, but they have no proven results that these are the ones who will be able to overcome COVID or mute the virus.
Got it. I asked you the question because there are many such, but I will ask you more of administrative questions because that's what is your forte and it's very important. When and where, if you have any idea, will Sputnik be available in India or in Calcutta for the age group 18 to 45 and above?
See, today, what we are experiencing is there is a shortage of supply in terms of vaccines. Everyone is trying their best to source vaccines from various fronts. We are, as a group of hospitals, various hospitals, they're all trying to get in touch with Serum Institute for Covishield, with Bharat Biotech for Covaxin. The problem here is we have got a population of 130 crore to inoculate. And the production of serum or the Covishield is around, say, 25 lakh doses a day, which in a month is around 7.5 crore. এক বছরে ওটা মোটামুটি 90 কোটিতে যায় similarly Bharat Biotech the production is comparatively lower so 90 crore doses মানে 45 crore population if you have to inoculate in that way দুটো থেকে তিনটে বছর লাগবে আপনার complete inoculation করার জন্য so the country is also opening up various vaccines into the system so that at any point of time within the timeline of 5 to 6 months the entire population can be inoculated faster we get inoculated, more we are immune and less is the spread of virus and control of the virus. So having said that, Sputnik vaccine also from our group, what we can tell you is that we have tried to get in touch with Sputnik vaccine, the manufacturers, and we're sure we will be able to get limited quantities of Sputnik vaccine in a couple of weeks' time, as far as my knowledge from our central purchase unit.
Okay, let me add to that. When is it that your institution will start vaccination for 18 to 45? Tremendous number of questions that
Yes,
we are not
so,
getting it. Give me a sense.
So till 30th September, till 30th April, we were comfortably vaccinating the entire section, starting from healthcare workers, frontline workers, then senior citizens, then 45 plus with comorbidities. তারপর আমরা গেছিলাম 45 plus in general, and we were doing it uneventfully, very smoothly with the support of the state government. Now, হঠাৎ from 30th April, we had to give back our the remaining stock of vaccines because we've been told to source the vaccines from directly the manufacturers. Of course, there is a scarcity of vaccine, and we have to appreciate everyone's limitations at this particular point of time. But having said that, we are in active conversation with both Bharat Biotech and also Serum Institute, and I expect Covaxin to come into the system by latest third week of May, and Covishield, which is a serum, the stock of vaccines should be expected by fourth week of May here. And we are expecting good quantities of vaccines for both these sections. And I am pretty sure, though the priority will be second dose, along with the second dose, since we'll have reasonable stock of vaccine, we will also start parallelly administering vaccines for 18 plus.
This is music to my ears. আমি রিপিট করে দিই আবার, উনি বলছেন থার্ড উইক অফ মে থেকে কোভ্যাক্সিন, ফোর্থ উইক অফ মে থেকে কোভিশিল্ড, reasonable supply. Obviously priority for second dose, but at least first dose of vaccination for the age group will also start. So anybody, I think there are some 125 questions on this same issue, 18 to 45. Mr. Venkatesh has just answered that. Mr. Venkatesh, any person who is, this is from Deep Banerjee, and again, I'm naming Deep Banerjee, but there are some 50-60 people who ask this. In case a person by any cause is not getting the second dose on time, what can be done in that situation? What will be the ideal time gap between the two doses?
So these are things which are already there in the social media and various ways in which these have been disseminated over the last couple of weeks and maybe 3 weeks. The ideal time for Covishield to be administered as a second dose is between 6 and 8 weeks.
8 weeks, yeah.
And after 4 weeks for Covaxin. So in such a situation, people who are now overdue for the second dose, I mean, they say 6 to 8 weeks is the right time to take it so that the immunity is relatively higher. So at this stage, if suppose we say that we're going to get the vaccines by third or fourth week of May, and somebody is overdue for vaccine now at this stage, the third and fourth week is away by another 14 days. So what the government has done as a welcome move yesterday is, the Honorable State Government has worked out a list of 173 COVID vaccination centers, which they have worked out in the government facilities, which will be shared with all these eligible beneficiaries who are due for the second dose. And they can choose one out of these facilities to go and get inoculated for the second dose on a walk-in mode, first come, first serve basis.
Fabulous.
And they are also trying to trim this list further in terms of fine-tuning, where they will actually tag few select vaccination centers along with private hospitals, respective private hospitals, so the numbers get reduced and it becomes easier for the beneficiary to choose from a smaller list of vaccination centers than this 173. For example, if RN-Tagore is tagged, it may be tagged with say 5 to 10 vaccination centers, and so the people who have availed the first dose here can search one of these 10 vaccination centers and go and avail it there. The government will also work out preference in terms of day and also time slot for getting these second doses for these beneficiaries. Once we get the dose of once we get our own stock, then it becomes easier for us to administer at our own site. Till that time, this is the interim measure.
So চট করে বলে দিই যেটা উনি বললেন, this is actually outstanding, যে যারা সেকেন্ড ডোজ ডিউ 173টা সেন্টার গভর্নমেন্ট তৈরি করে দিচ্ছে, যেখানে আপনারা এই সেকেন্ড ডোজটা নিতে পারবেন, এবং আরো এগিয়ে গিয়ে প্রাইভেট হসপিটালগুলোর সাথে কিছু কিছু সেন্টারকে অ্যাটাচ করে দেওয়া হবে, ইন দ্য সেন্স সেগুলোর এতে আপনাদের এলিজিবিলিটি থাকবে। যদি আপনি ফর এক্সাম্পল RN-Tagore থেকে নিয়েছেন, তাহলে নাম্বার অফ সেন্টার্স লিস্ট করা থাকবে, সেখানে আপনি ওয়াক ইন ফার্স্ট কাম ফার্স্ট সার্ভ বেসিসে গিয়ে আপনার সেকেন্ড ডোজটা নিতে পারবেন। প্র্যাকটিক্যালি ওই সেকেন্ড ডোজের সমস্যা যারা বলছিলেন তারা কিন্তু জানতে পারবেন এর থেকে এটা সলভড হয়ে যাচ্ছে, অ্যাকচুয়ালি সলভড হয়ে যাচ্ছে, এবং তারপরে অবভিয়াসলি স্টক রিপ্লেনিশড হয়ে গেলে আপনারা ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল প্রাইভেট হসপিটাল গুলোতে গিয়েও নিতে পারবেন। আহ,
আরেকটা পয়েন্ট,
হ্যাঁ বলুন, বলে
এই
দিন।
যে ধরুন 5টা থেকে 10টা ভ্যাকসিনেশন সেন্টার যেটা আমরা ট্র্যাক করছি আর এন টেগুরের সাথে, দ্য গভর্নমেন্ট উইল ওয়ার্ক আউট, আমরা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ ব্লাস্টের মাধ্যমে প্রত্যেকটা বেনিফিশিয়ারিকে এই ইন্টিমেশনটা পাঠিয়ে দেবো উইথ দি লিস্ট অফ ভ্যাকসিনেশন সেন্টার, সো দ্যাট ওনাদের মোবাইলে এটা রেডিলি অ্যাভেলেবল থাকবে আর ওনারা যে কোনো ওয়ান অফ দিস ভ্যাকসিনেশন সেন্টার চুজ করতে পারবেন।
ভেরি গুড, ভেরি ভেরি গুড। আপনি একটা কথা বলুন, অনেকেই এই ভ্যাকসিনেশন নিয়ে স্কেপটিসিজম লিখছেন যে ভ্যাকসিন নেওয়ার পরও কোভিড হচ্ছে এটসেট্রা। আপনি অ্যাজ অ্যান অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেটর গত বছরের তুলনায় আমাকে এবছরে একটা জেনুইন অন গ্রাউন্ড এক্সাম্পল দিয়ে বলুন। গত বছর অবভিয়াসলি আমাদের হেলথ কেয়ার সেক্টরে প্রচুর লোক ইনফেক্টেড হয়ে গেছিলেন, অনেকে মারা গিয়েছিলেন। এবারে আপনি কি দেখছেন দুটো ডোজ ভ্যাকসিন নেওয়ার পর, এবং আপনার সেক্টরে প্র্যাকটিক্যালি অনেকেরই ইনফ্যাক্ট সবারই প্রায় দুটো ডোজ হয়ে গেছে, তারপরে ইনফেক্টিভিটি রেট কতটা দেখছেন, সিভিয়ারিটি কতটা দেখছেন, এটা বলুন।
লাস্ট ইয়ারে যখন কোভিড, when COVID struck us, ওই টাইমে কিন্তু there was no system of vaccination, and there was a time within 3 months of the surge of COVID, almost 60% of the healthcare workers were infected in our setup. Our setup মানে there are 4 to 5 units across the city. প্রত্যেকটা সেটআপে we have experienced 50 to 60% of the staffs getting infected. Few of them were very serious, few of them had mild to moderate symptoms, and few were asymptomatic. কিন্তু এইবারে আমরা দেখছি with the fact that we have already vaccinated all our healthcare workers, almost all, with 2 doses, the incidence of infections are very less. From 50 to 60%, I am coming down to 2% of incidence of infection, and each and every one out of the 2% are completely asymptomatic or extremely mild
এটা
symptoms.
এটা বাংলাতে বলে দিন, এটা বাংলাতে বলে দিন,
আমি
দিস ইজ
বলতে
মিউজিক
চাইছি
টু এভরিবডিজ ইয়ার্স।
আজকের ডেটে, আই মিন লাস্ট ইয়ারে যখন কোভিড হয়েছিল তখন আমরা এক্সপিরিয়েন্স করেছিলাম বিটুইন 50 to 60% আমাদের হেলথ কেয়ার ওয়ার্কার্সে এই ইনফেকশনটা হয়েছিল। কয়েকজনের ক্ষেত্রে এইটা সিভিয়ার ছিল, কয়েকজনের ক্ষেত্রে এটা মাইল্ড বা মডারেট ছিল। এই বছরে আফটার 2 doses of vaccine for most of the health, almost all the healthcare workers, incidences কিন্তু between 2 to 5% হয়ে গেছে, ইনফ্যাক্ট 2% to be on the average। আর ওর মধ্যে মোস্ট অফ দি পিপল যারা ইনফেক্ট হয়েছেন তারা কিন্তু এসিমটোম্যাটিক বা এক্সট্রিমলি মাইল্ড সিমটোম্যাটিক আছেন, যারা বেসিক্যালি ওদের 14 days of quarantine ফুলফিল করে দে আর কামিং ব্যাক টু ওয়ার্ক। So this is the difference which vaccine has created with the data which we have, or with the real time analysis of our staff who are coming back after getting infected. We can claim with confidence that the vaccine has really worked out for them.
Fantastic. Next question, obviously there is still a tremendous amount of anxiety in people. Duto level a question. One is a growing anxiety on oxygen, and having seen Delhi, having seen other cities, and the second anxiety হচ্ছে beds, facilities, remdesivir, oshud, etc. etc. Your thoughts on that? আমাদের এখানে অক্সিজেন নিয়ে give me a real picture, কতটা চিন্তার কারণ, what should people do? And number two, obviously হাসপাতালে বেড পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না, আইসিইউ পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না, ভেন্টিলেটর পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না, দিস ইজ এ রিয়ালিটি এট দ্য মোমেন্ট। কবে থেকে এটা বেটার হতে পারে, আর কিভাবে আমরা এইটার সাথে কমব্যাট করব, সেটা আপনার থটস।
When it comes to oxygen, the city or the state as of now is not experiencing any shortage of oxygen. আমাদের স্টেট এবং আমাদের সিটিতে অক্সিজেন শর্টেজ এই মুহূর্তে নেই। Most of the big hospitals have reasonable supply of oxygen. Like for example, even in our setup, আমাদের we have we deal with liquid, we handle liquid medical oxygen, or we have tanks which is worth accommodating 11,000 kiloliters at any point of time. আর আপনি ধরুন মার্চে আমাদের কনজাম্পশন অফ অক্সিজেন মোটামুটি 3,000 কিলোলিটার হতো এভরি ডে, 3,000 kiloliters or 3,000 cubic meters। আজকে এই মুহূর্তে with 300 COVID beds and around 150 critical care beds, with almost 80% of the patients needing oxygen, the oxygen consumption আমাদের 3,000 থেকে 6,000 এ গেছে, it is doubled to 6,000 kiloliters or 6,000 cubic meters a day, but it is still at only 55% of what our capacity can take. So the hospitals in that way are also similarly equipped. Plus, every hospital is also trying to create manifold, expand manifold areas, putting more of cylinders as a standby. The government has also worked out a very welcome initiative in terms of tracking the oxygen consumption of hospitals on a regular basis. There is a particular portal where we have to fill up all the details. আমাদের ওপেনিং স্টক অফ অক্সিজেন আজকের এই মুহূর্তে কত আছে, কত আমরা রিফিল আজকে করেছি, কত এটা কনজাম্পশন আজকে পুরো দিনে হয়েছে, হোয়াট ইজ দ্য স্টক। অ্যান্ড এইটার একটা সিরিজ অফ ইভেন্টস আছে, প্রত্যেক দিনের ওদের কাছে একটা ডেটা আছে। ইফ দ্যার ইজ ভেরিয়েশন, they can even look into the degree of occupancy in the ICU, the degree of severity of the patients, and correlate. So this will help in preventing leakages and control the supply of oxygen. See, if you look at Delhi, Delhi had 26,000 cases a day. Bengal has 18,000 cases as a whole state. And in the city, we have 4,000 cases a day. So a 4,000 to a city standard with the 26,000 to Delhi is a huge difference. So I don't think there'll be too much of shortage as long as people don't start stocking oxygen in complexes. Well-off people, affluent section, don't stock it at home and actually leave it for the needy and use oxygen judiciously. I don't think we foresee any type of a shortage in oxygen in the city.
Fantastic. And about beds and other facilities?
It is a constant struggle as far as beds are concerned. Last year, আপনি যদি দেখেন বেঙ্গলে মোটামুটি 3,900 থেকে 4,000 কেসে আমরা পিক করেছিলাম। এই মুহূর্তে it is into 5, which is around 19,000, 20,000 cases. So it has increased 5 times. So every hospital, as a part of its endeavor, is trying to add more and more beds to the system. Say, for example, we give our example. আমাদের last year 100 কোটিটা কোভিড বেড ছিল, ওটাতে 45টা ক্রিটিক্যাল কেয়ার বেড ছিল। We were able to manage. আজকে এই মুহূর্তে as a network of hospitals in Calcutta, আমাদের মোটামুটি 500টা কোভিড বেড আছে, which is nearly more than 4 times. And we have around more than 225 critical care beds, which is again into 5. So we have also worked out into 5 as a proportion to last year. And most of the hospitals are trying to do that. Having said that, there will still be shortages. Say, for example, every day the country is getting 4 lakh COVID infections. Even here, there are around 18,000 a day. 5% of these patients typically need ICU admissions. 15% of these patients need ward admissions, hospital admissions. So if you really look at that, out of 20,000, if you look at 15%, means 3,000 people need admissions every day. And if you look at ICU, I mean, 5% of that is 1/3, which is approximately 1,000 or 800 to 900 ICU admissions a day. So there is a constant demand. And if you say 10 days of average stay of a patient in ICU, which is 8,000 ICU beds at any point of time, or 8,000 total beds at any point of time, it is always a struggle. The government is also working on several initiatives with us, and it has been a very proactive move from their side, like creating stadiums, converting them into COVID beds. The hospitals have done that. Jadavpur Stadium, Salt Lake Stadium, trying to take out big banquets and setups and converting them into COVID beds with oxygen to see how we can mitigate this bed crisis over a period of time. We need to keep adding ICU beds. We need to keep adding COVID beds till this peak is there, maybe for next 1 month. And I am sure with this, we'll have enough capacity to accommodate more patients and no refusals would happen in the next
Fantastic.
few weeks.
একটা কথা বলুন, compared to last year, again, this is a question that's coming. Compared to last year, what about mortality? এই যে আমাদের স্টেটে এখন 115, 120 মোটামুটি 20,000 কেস. Having said that, testing has also gone up to 65,000 yesterday, which is good. And আমরা যদি পজিটিভিটি দেখি, সেভাবে লাস্ট 10 দিনে অন্তত বাড়েনি। 50,000 থেকে 65,000 প্রোরাটা কেস বেড়েছে, from 16,000 to 18,000 to 19,000, whatever it is. এবার আপনি মর্টালিটি কি দেখছেন? What are you seeing? Are you seeing more mortality, or because you are equipped much better, doctors are you able to save more critical care patients?
So yes, when COVID struck us last year, most of us were unaware of it. But now, I mean, not many ideas had evolved around the modalities of treatment, care, and eventual outcomes. But this year, we're all wiser and are a little better prepared to handle this virus. We started with 0 PPE kits and around, say, 20,000 ventilators in the country last year. Now, we are in a position to export PPE kits and ventilators, which shows the capability of the country as a whole. Now, last year, I say, 4,000 cases in Bengal at its peak, with 20,000 cases now is into 5 times. So when you look at percentage of mortality, there is no increase in percentage of mortality. It may be slightly lower. But when you talk about absolute numbers, because the number of infections have increased 5 times, the absolute number of mortality would have increased. Prima facie, it looks very
That's
alarming.
understandable. That's understandable.
Percentage wise, it is not.
Percentage wise, it's not. So can I deduce this? Can I deduce যে এই যে একটা মানুষের মধ্যে, and we are responsible. When I say we, it's us, the media. We are responsible because there have been irresponsible reporting as well. Mutant strain, double strain, immune escape strain, etc., etc. লোকে অনেকে এইগুলো করা হয়েছে, sensationalism হয়েছে. So can I say যে despite all these mutations, etc., mortality বাড়েনি? Is that a real statement to be made? And can I also say from what you just said, because আপনি যদি দেখেন এই মিউটেন্ট স্ট্রেন গুলো এখনই প্রায় 7-8 মাস হয়ে গেল, অক্টোবর থেকে সেপ্টেম্বর থেকে সায়েন্টিস্টরা বলছেন আছে। সো তার মানে কি আমি এটা বলতে পারি রিয়েলিস্টিক্যালি যে এখনো অবধি ভ্যাকসিনস হ্যাভ বিন এবল টু গিভ আস প্রোটেকশন এগেইনস্ট স্ট্রেনস?
Of course, vaccine is a game changer here. With the limited information we have with all our people around us who got vaccinated, I can say 99.9% of the people who have been vaccinated have not had any severity in terms of COVID, even if they had got infected. Maybe 2% out of them had got infected. And out of that, 99.9% of those who got infected have not had any eventuality in COVID. It has been absolutely asymptomatic or mild symptomatic. So I am 100% sure vaccine is a game changer, and it will definitely improve the immunity. And more people getting vaccinated will eventually be the only way in which you'll be in a position to control this surge.
Fantastic. Mr. Venkatesh, একটা কথা বলুন। আপনি বলছেন about you've given me your timeline for your institution, 2 weeks, Covaxin, 3 weeks, maybe Covishield and Sputnik. Do you have ideas, because you are in touch with all the leading administrators, এটা কি আমি বলতে পারি generally in Bengal এই জিনিসটা হবে? So will there be slightly easing of this scarcity or madness in the private hospital chain from the 3rd or 4th week of May? Am I right in saying that?
Any initiative you start afresh will have certain teething problems to start with. But over a period of time, things will streamline. So, a process of directly procuring from the manufacturer, আমরা এই সবে শুরু করেছি. So, every hospital কয়েকটা teething problems experience করবেন. But I am sure by the middle of June or by the end of June, things will get streamlined, and most of the hospitals who will start getting the supply will continue to get it consistently in a perennial way. So over a period of next 1 month, I am very confident that the process of administering vaccine, sourcing of vaccine, administering of vaccine will become smoother. Over and above that, even the government has taken a lot of proactive measures in vaccinating, sourcing the stocks and vaccinating people. So a collaboration between private hospitals and government would actually go a long way in easing this in the next 1 month for sure.
Okay. A lot of people are concerned based on Professor Vijay Raghavan's statement about the third wave, though Professor Raghavan yesterday has clarified again. And these things create a lot of tension among people. So we've heard politicians in Maharashtra, for example, the Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray is on record saying, "Amra third wave er jonno prepare korbo." Supreme Court has asked this question of the government. As an individual institution, give me a sense, will you sort of do something, advanced thinking, this whole third wave scare? Amra history of pandemics jodi pori amra dekhechi, oftentimes third wave is more a bump than a wave. The second wave is always the most fatal and the most dangerous. Your thoughts on a possible third wave and how to augment facility and combat it?
Amra echono second wave achi, and we have still not reached the peak of the second wave. I suggest we should first concentrate more on the second wave and how we can control that. So if I can give you an overall perspective, today as a country, if you're looking at 4 lakh cases per day, we need at least 1.5 lakh ICU beds every day. And India only has 75,000 beds now. We need to add more ICU beds. And the beds don't just treat patients. It is the doctors and the nurses who treat the patients. The outcome of a patient and the course of managing an outcome of a patient predominantly depends on the nursing care. আজকের ডেটে যা আমাদের গ্যাপ আছে, we need to add more ICU beds. We have a shortfall of around 2 lakh nurses and 1 lakh doctors.
So where is this coming from? Is Professor Devi Shetty's formula the only viable formula? Because I loved the way he had written যে আমাদের এই shortfall of doctors and nurses can be filled this way? Is that the solution?
This is one of the most important solutions which we'll have to look at, because today, as he duly said, this is a war, and during a war we have to do things differently. So this is a time where we'll have to rethink our strategies and try to see more effective ways of sourcing doctors and nurses. Even if you have to go a little, I mean, aside our general way of sourcing them. So I am not getting into the details because he's already
Yeah.
put those in front. So unless we get these people, we add beds, and we also maintain the COVID appropriate behaviors across the country, we will not be able to control the second wave shortly or in a shorter period of time. First, we are able to do that and overcome. Then we start looking into the third wave. Obviously, people say third wave will be even more devastating. There'll be a lot of children who may get affected. So obviously, it goes without saying that we'll have to be prepared for that as well. Of course, keeping that as a secondary thing and priority being the second wave. So in the third wave, we should add up more pediatric ICUs. We need to get more pediatric ventilators. We have to get more such equipments which will be helpful to combat pediatric section who people anticipate will get infected during the course of time. But it is too early to even predict those. Let's
Yeah,
focus more on the second wave.
there are positive stuff also saying যে আমরা যদি properly vaccinate করে দিতে পারি, by then জিনিসটা কম হবে because children will be surrounded by people who are vaccinated. By then আমাদের vaccine supply has eased out. কোম্পানিগুলো ফর এক্সাম্পল কানাডা ফাইজারের ভ্যাকসিনটা 12 থেকে চালু করে দিয়েছে, মডার্না বলছে 6 থেকে আমেরিকায় শুরু করব। সো ট্রায়ালস আর অন। সো সব মিলিয়ে আমার মনে হয় there is no need for us to sort of jump the gun and create any kind of potential
We
fear in the
shouldn't.
country.
On the positive side, if you look at today, we've already vaccinated around 9% of the population for one dose, and say 2.5% of population for two doses. So once we focus on more and more vaccination, vaccinate over the next 6 months and cover majority of the population, I don't think we should be too concerned about the third wave. We should be focusing more on vaccination and trying to source it.
Got it. That's absolutely what I sensed as a layperson, having read scientific literature around the world. Finally, আমার সময়টা শেষ হয়ে এসছে। Give me a ballpark. Give me at least a positive ballpark. যে পজিটিভ শব্দটা শুনলেও ভয় লাগে আজকাল। পজিটিভ বলপার্ক, এই যে বেঙ্গলে এখন 18, 19, 20 হাজার আমরা দেখছি। The chief minister is on record 2 সপ্তাহ মানুষকে সতর্ক থাকতে বলেছেন। When do you see the Bengal situation sort of at least starting to reverse the trend? More recoveries than active cases, starting to get under control, you guys getting a breather. কোন period or key timeline আপনি at least দেখছেন? I'm not going to hold you to this because I know these are all estimates, but what are you sensing as a leading administrator?
The biggest example is Maharashtra. We all know the COVID struck that state before anyone else. And today we see the numbers receding gradually, including the city where from 10,000 cases, they are up to 2,000 cases.
Yeah.
And this has happened over a period of 1.5 months from the time when they had the peak. So Bengal, apni jodi dhore rakhen, peak shuru hoyeche by the third week of April or the second week of April. It goes through the same cycle, and most probably 1.5 months added from that point of time. We expect end of May or beginning of June, with proper discipline from everybody involved, and of course the welcome initiatives which the government has taken in terms of the partial lockdown, shutting down various things, which could actually be the source for the surge and people exhibiting the COVID appropriate behavior. I'm sure by the end of May or beginning of June, we should see the decline in the numbers over a period of time, subject to these conditions which fall in place.
Got it. Last one quickly. দুটো মাস্ক পরছেন না একটা? What should people do?
Yes, when it comes to healthcare, of course, the new motto is double mask to ensure there is dual protection. And people in the healthcare facilities, of course, are resorting to the N95 mask. But again, a protection of a surgical mask above the N95 just to protect the outer layer of the mask is the way forward. Of course, that goes with distancing. Certain people, if they travel in common transport, public transport, should also try and wear the face shield as a protection. Work out distancing, go and take bath when they come out from work and reach home, and maintain the COVID appropriate behavior. It should be fine.
Got it.
We have seen if you maintain distancing, if you are disciplined about your masking and hand hygiene, people have not got infected. So this low gaj ki duri and the masking and the hand sanitization on a regular basis, wherever it is possible, if you're following that, I have seen people are not getting infected.
I'm one of them so far. it can obviously impact anybody. But from day one, I used to follow CDC guidelines, ICMR guidelines, read the Lancet and the NEJM and every possible literature that came from my Oxford group, the Jenner gang, who discovered the AZ vaccine. Tried to follow COVID appropriate behavior myself and at home. So far, we've been able to survive. So there's no reason to believe that if you do follow, you will get infected. You might, but at the same time, your chances of getting severe infection is less. So just the basics need to be followed for a few more months.
These basics with vaccination is the Ramban for the treatment and reduction of COVID cases.
একদম যেটা মিস্টার ভেঙ্কটেশ বললেন যে ওই যে বলছেন আজকাল রামও পলিটিসাইজ, তাই রাম লক্ষণ যা প্রাঞ্চে বলুন, বাট আপনার কাছে রিয়েল অস্ত্র হচ্ছে এইটা, কোভিড অ্যাপ্রোপ্রিয়েট বিহেভিয়ার ফলো করুন, মাস্ক পরুন, ফিজিক্যাল ডিস্টেন্সটা রাখুন, এবং অবভিয়াসলি যখনই পাবেন ভ্যাকসিনটা নিয়ে নিন, অ্যান্টি ভ্যাক্সার হবেন না। অ্যান্টি ভ্যাক্সার হয়ে আপনার নিজের বলা যেতে পারে রিস্ক ফ্যাক্টরটাকে 50 গুণ বাড়াচ্ছেন। মিস্টার ভেঙ্কটেশ, ওয়ান্স এগেন থ্যাংক ইউ very, very much for joining me, for educating me and the rest of the populace, because it was very, very useful to clarify a huge number of questions. All I will say is you are fighting this battle for us. Few more months you've got to fight, but legacy will remember every healthcare person who fought this war on behalf of the state, on behalf of the country. আপনারা ভালো থাকবেন, নিজেরা সুস্থ থাকবেন, কারণ আপনারা লিড করছেন, এবং আপনারা সুস্থ থাকলে আমরাও সুস্থ থাকবো। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।